Hi everybody, this is the tutorial for Vodka Cranberry. My name's Billy from Piano and Pies. Let's get stuck straight in. To play this song the easiest, we need a capo on the 5th fret. If you're in need of a capo, there is a link to one in the description, so feel free to check that out. However, let's dig in with the introduction, which has 4 chords. The first chord that we need is a C major chord, which is a 3 on the A string, 2 on the D, an open G, 1 on the B and an open E. We don't need the low E string for that chord. The second chord is an A minor chord, which is an open A, 2 on the D and G, 1 on the B, and an open E. I'll talk about the other 2 chords we need, then I'll talk about strumming and structure afterwards. We have an F major chord, which is a 3 on the D, 2 on the G, 1 on the B and E. You can see I'm using a flat finger for that. And the last chord we need for the introduction is a G major chord, 3 on the E, 2 on the A, 0, 0, 0 on the D, G and B, and a 3 on the high E. So C to A minor, F to G is not only going to get you through the introduction, but several other parts of this song as well, so it's well worth getting used to that. Now in terms of strumming, we're going to have 4 beats on each, and we'll have so every chord is going to get down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, which slowly is down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up. And if you're counting along, 1 and 2 and a 3 E and a 4 E and a. Now after you've played through those 4 chords once, you've got yourself the introduction, and then it jumps straight into the first verse. That's where the vocal part comes in, and we play the same 4 chords 2 times more. There's then a pre-chorus, which is actually the same thing 2 more times round. So basically up to now, from the intro to the first verse to the pre-chorus, you've got 5 times round those chords. However, we then get to the chorus, which changes the chord order. Now, it's worth mentioning that if you want the chord chart for this song, which has the full structure and every chord in that structure, as well as a sheet with the chords and the lyrics matched up, let's say you're singing or playing along and you need to know which chord goes with which lyric, head on over to Patreon. I've got you covered. For the price of a coffee, you get access to not only this song, but well over 600 songs of all the latest releases over the past few years. However, let's dig in with that chorus. F major, G major. We then go to C major, but we have just half a bar of that because we share it with what we call a C/B, which is just like a C major chord, but we take that finger away, and this guy goes from the D string to fret 2 on the A string. It's what we call a passing chord, and it'll work really well in the context of the song. So that bar is C to C/B. We then have a shared bar between A minor and G. Now I'm going to play that part of the chorus round slowly, because again this part is going to be played around 3 times in a row. So here it is slowly. F, G, C/B, A minor, G. If you were to play through those chords 3 times and then play F to G, you would get yourself the full chorus. And then after that first chorus, you get a post-chorus, which is literally just 2 bars of C major. Now this is where things start to repeat. Now I'm just going to look over to my notes, which is what's available over on Patreon. There is a second verse and a second pre-chorus, literally the same as what you did in the first verse and pre-chorus. So C to A minor, F and to G, 2 times round for each of those sections. We then get a chorus, which is just the same as the first chorus, so I'll skip over that part. However, we then get to the bridge, where things do change. The bridge has C to A minor, both sharing a bar, and then G, which repeats. We then have F for a full bar, G for a full bar, F for a full bar, and D major for 2 bars. Now D major is a new chord, and we have an open D string for that, 2 on the G, 3 on the B, and 2 on the high E. So what I'm going to do is play through the full bridge in one go without me talking, so you can see how all this fits together. And at that point we then get the chorus, which you play through as normal. You get to the end F and then G major, and then you get yourself to the end of the song. So there we go, that's everything you need to get through this song. If you found it useful, please do like and subscribe. Really, really does help out the channel, getting very close to 8,000 subscribers. And if you're interested in getting that extra material, then head on over to Patreon. Links are in the description. In fact, the people scrolling by on the screen, those guys are my active patrons. There's around 115 of us at the moment. So yeah, the moment this one goes live, they'll get access to that content straight away. So thanks to them for their support. Thanks to you for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.